The angel Gabriel appeared to Daniel in Babylon and told him about the future. In Daniel 9:26 we read that he said, "The Messiah will be cut off and have nothing." The Messiah being cut off was the crucifixion of Christ. Then the angel said, "And the people of the prince who is to come will destroy the city and the sanctuary." The destruction of the city of Jerusalem and the temple of God there happened in 70 AD, about 40 years after the crucifixion of Christ. The angel said those who were going to destroy the city and the sanctuary would be the people of the prince who is to come. So who is this coming prince? To find out, let's continue reading from the same verse. "Even to the end there will be war, desolations are determined." Gabriel said that after the destruction of the temple, there would be a time until the end that will be characterized by war and desolations. "And on the wing of abominations will come one who makes desolate." This is what Jesus told about in Matthew 24:15, where he speaks of seeing the abomination of desolation, which was spoken of through Daniel the prophet, standing in the holy place. Jesus then went on to say this act will trigger the start of a time of great tribulation. He said, "For then there will be a great tribulation." The abomination of desolation in the holy place can be coupled with what the Apostle Paul wrote in 2 Thessalonians 2 about the man of lawlessness who opposes and exalts himself above every so-called God or object of worship, so that he takes his seat in the temple of God, displaying himself as being God. Piecing all this together, we see that the prince who is to come in Daniel 9, who causes desolation by his abomination in the future temple in Jerusalem, will be the one who the Apostle Paul calls the man of lawlessness. This man is called the Antichrist in 1 John 2. The prince who is to come is therefore the Antichrist. In the last part of Daniel 9:27, the angel Gabriel said, "And on the wing of abominations will come one who makes desolate, even until a complete destruction, one that is decreed, is poured out on the one who makes desolate." The coming prince who causes desolation will be destroyed. Paul says it this way in 2 Thessalonians 2:8. "That lawless one will be revealed, whom the Lord will slay with the breath of his mouth, and bring to an end by the appearance of his coming." Now notice what the angel Gabriel had said about the coming prince, the man we have identified as the Antichrist. The people of the prince who is to come will destroy the city and the sanctuary. Gabriel said the people from whom the Antichrist will come would be those who were going to destroy Jerusalem and the temple there. In other words, the Antichrist will descend from the people who destroyed the temple. So who destroyed Jerusalem and the temple in 70 AD? 4 Roman legions besieged Jerusalem at that time: the 5th, the 10th, the 12th, and the 15th. They were eastern legions of the Roman Empire. History informs us the Roman legion responsible for the destruction of the temple itself was the 10th. This legion consisted of a mixture of Syrians, Turks, and Arabs. The Jewish historian Flavius Josephus, who lived at the time of the fall of Jerusalem, stated in his writing, The Wars of the Jews, History of the Destruction of Jerusalem, the greatest part of the Roman garrison was raised out of Syria. The area of ancient Syria, as recorded by Josephus, encompassed modern-day Syria, parts of Turkey, and parts of Iraq. So because the angel Gabriel told Daniel, the people of the prince who is to come will destroy the city and the sanctuary, we can know that the nationality of the Antichrist is Middle Eastern.